What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Cruz, known as the AudioCat. I want to thank you guys for watching. Always welcome you to the channel. We're going to be doing things a little bit different now. I'm going to kind of take y'all through the journey of a lot of the builds that we do at the shop. I want to say sorry to those who watch, and I haven't been posting lately, man, but I've been dealing with a lot of things, trying to get other things in order, but here we are again today. So this time we're gonna have a Challenger. This is going for a complete transformation. We're doing, of course, our famous Widebody kit, which is something that we've been able to master, guaranteed to be on forever. So if you need one, come check us out here at AudioZone, 930 North Beltline Road in Irving, Texas, or you can call in Texas at 972-513-0111. But on this build, it's gonna be something totally different than before. So this one, we're obviously gonna be doing the modification of the fenders and the quarter panels. The reason the modifications are so important is when you install the wheels that we have inside, or any wide body offset wheels, the wheels come out about 1.5 inches more than they do from here in the offset. It will cause you to start hitting an issue with the quarter panel and the fender. So when we do the installation, we have to modify, just like they do from factory, to be able to give you the travel that you need when you load your car up with people or luggages or so on. You'll be able to have the same effects of not having no rubbing down. So modification there. We're gonna be removing all these decals, removing the wrap on the hood, removing the wrap on the rear trunk. We're gonna also be swapping out this hood to a Hellcat style hood on this bad boy. Also doing the front, wheels and tires, chins, but this one's gonna be tagged a little bit different. We're doing a custom wrap on the Joker theme. So now we are piecing the theme together of getting a really, really great designer to design us a file that can be able to be custom printed and give this a one-off look. The owner of this car has been a customer of mine for a long time, and he wants it to be very, very extreme. So if he wants it extreme, that's what we're gonna give him here. So now we're gonna get the graphic designer, get it all situated, get everything going with it, where we can have the theme assembled. I got 27 days from today to get this car completed. Wide body custom wrap, wheels and tires, hoods, interiors, lighting, trims. I mean, it's just a big, big, big build. But at AudioZone with our team here, we got Street Fighter. Y'all know him as Adolfo. We call him Street Fighter in the shop. He is the wide body king, and the reason we say this, y'all, is because when wide bodies first came out, we were the first ones to ever do an aftermarket wide body kit on a Challenger, which was the famous AudioCat, which you can actually see here today. That was the first car ever on social media to have an aftermarket wide body kit. We still own that car. I no longer own it. My son owns it, but that is the original AudioCat, and that's where this journey began with the wide bodies. Through the years, we've definitely mastered it, where it's a trait. We can guarantee our work to not come off on you, not to be peeling, not to be having any kind of issue with it. Fitment is always guaranteed, and the best of all, our price is very, very fair compared to most people trying to hit you guys in the head for the same work. Maybe not the same quality, maybe the same quality, but they're hitting you on the head. Check us out at AudioZone. Today we're gonna start the tear down and getting this car ready and situated for all the new parts we're gonna install, get all the test fitting done, get the panels installed on the side of the doors, get everything that we need to do to add on to the vehicle, remove the front bumper of the car, apply the new bumper, make sure the fitment is fine. After we got all that done, then we're gonna start mocking everything up together, get the parts out to get primered, get them painted, get them situated, ready for the paint job that we have to do on the bad boy. And then from there, we're gonna start fitting all the parts. After we get that done, or while the guys are doing that part of the build, I'm gonna be working on the mock-up of this custom graphic. Gotta get the files, send them to the customer, get the approval, get the file printed, then get it installed. So stay tuned as we take you to the venture of this whole build. This is gonna be an RT that we're gonna convert to a wide body build, and I promise you, not only the customer will be happy, but you guys watching on this channel today will be very happy. You see the transformation of making somebody's dreams a reality. While this vehicle is being worked on, I'm bringing some other stuff going on in the shop, but we're very good at security, man. We came up with some secret sauces that a lot of other shops try to install, but they don't do the same. Where you get your kill switches, CAN bus kills, and so on. This one's going in for a full security system CompuStart, but this is another one. I'm just going to show you what's going on. We're installing a catch can on here. We do performance, guys. If you definitely want a camshaft, you want to put a blower to your car, you want any kind of upgrades, hit us up too. This one's getting a catch can, but this is the one we're bringing you to. So this Joker vehicle, we started this assembly, and look what we're seeing here, y'all. We have damages on the frame and on the radiator support of this car, which you can also see that they put self-tapping screws to try to make it hang, but you can also see the paint work on this thing is pretty bad. So we noticed there was damages in here, as you can tell here. Our job is to make sure we get everything, we get a fitment. Look at the issue here with the factory bumper that's on the car. The fitment is not right, so this could create an issue, but the only way we're gonna know is now disassembling this car and getting this stuff together here. But as you can tell here, the damages do exist previously, so we have to make sure that this is good, because this is what it looks like here, damages. If you could tell, this is what it's supposed to look like. See this here? nice and clean, straight edges, everything perfect. This one here is all damaged. So hopefully the team can make it work for the guy. I'm going to inform him about this so he knows, but we do have the car being disassembled now to be able to get this car situated and ready to go. First phase is taking out the bumpers, do all the alignments, make sure everything matches and go from there. This one is going installed with the Demon hood, which we do have hoods in stock, guys. This is going to be the Demon hood for this vehicle. It is an aluminum, so it's not plexiglass or my guy fiberglass, nothing like that. But that one's the one I'm in the progress right now getting done. Let's go ahead and get the guys to get the fitment done, and we'll be able to know what the status is of this build. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so on this build here, I'm gonna show you what's going on. We got the bumper removed. The guys are removing all these stripes that were on the car from the TA. And some of the stuff we have to do is removing all the wrap on the hood and the trunk and all this stuff. Well, the hood, no, but the trunk and the roof of the car and the TA's in the side to get it wrapped. The car does have a lot of damage in here. You could tell here the damages of this vehicle. You guys could tell here. So I got to figure out into dents, get that cleaned up. He has some paint removal here, obviously. But the more important part is we're looking at this car. Look at the damage here, y'all. So let me give you a comparison. This one's straight up and flat. Look how that angle is. And look what they hook them, bent in. It's bent here. It's been crushed. This is crushed, and they've done some repairs inside here. So we got to get this addressed to be able to see it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and remove, install the new front bumper, see what the fitment is, and give him some options as far as repairing it to see how he wants to get it done, y'all. Stay tuned. Kind of show you what's going on here. That one's going on. Look at this. Talk about rigging. We gotta hold on. Let that turn on. We got a license plate bent to make a frame to support this. This car was definitely rigged a lot. We're gonna have to figure out, because this is also broken here, as you can tell here on the radius support. They rigged this car, so we're definitely gonna have to figure out how to get this car corrected and fixed correctly. But this is what we're dealing with so far. I'm gonna have them tear this apart, because we definitely have to figure out what we're gonna do to be able to get the car back to A1, what parts are needed, and get it going. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so day one on this car has been a lot of learning due to the fact that it had a lot more damages than what anybody knew. Even the owner didn't know about it, especially with this frame back here. Not the frame, but the skins being bent, which is causing all the alignment issues with the doors and everything. If you look at it here closely, guys, you'll see that this line and this line don't align, this thing's here, because that's not a hard fix, but it's really caused by all this. So we're gonna go get this pulled by frame so we can get this straightened out, because as you can tell, this is already messed up. So we're gonna get this pulled so we can have an alignment to get this car together, because this is gonna be phase one on this car. I'm gonna get this car at the body shop and the frame shop, and get this car adjusted and get a new radiator support so we can get this car moving in the right direction and get it done for Mr. King. We have a hell of an idea we're thinking about doing on this car, something never done before. Really, truthfully, a one-off, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, man. So we have a Demon hood, right? Well, he wants to do something on this hood that we're removing the wrap, but he wants to do something on this hood that's different from everybody else. So we bought a donor hood. Well, this is a Redeye hood, Redeye style hood, with the two vents that are normally there, and we're gonna cut that and do something crazy here and implement the two vents on top of the hood. So it's gonna have a rally design pretty much, but nobody's had it, but it's gonna be an original Dodge design from the Redeye. That is going to be a big project that he just threw on it today. We got 27 days, I think, at the end of the point to get this done. That's going to be a crazy part of it. I'm going to have my PDR guy come in and get this done, get this stuff fixed here. But we're going to see how we can implement those vents for him on this car. I'm probably going to make this a different kind of video, make it like, sections so y'all can see a day-by-day process in the car. But as of today, this is what this car is at here today, y'all. So until the next day, let's see what happens. For giving you an update on this beautiful car, as you can see, we got all this done. The hood's already installed. We got the PDR done, which is the paint dent repair. All the dents in the trunk on the top of the vehicle are now clean. So now we can go to the next phase, to the frame shop, which I'm taking it now, because they can align this frame that's damaged, so we can actually do what we need to do, y'all. So this is where we're at. I'm heading out to our friend with the frame machine, so they can get this squared up. All right, guys, so giving y'all an update. This is crazy. Over the weekend, we took the car to the frame shop to go get the frame done. Customer had inquired with me about getting this car turned up with a 5.7, and a supercharger and all these things, and I gave him a couple of quotes, and he was like, okay, cool, we're gonna do it. But I told him at that point in time, man, you should have just bought a Hellcat to do this project to. So he called me on Saturday morning and says, Jeff, you know what, I took your advice. I'm getting rid of the car, I'm buying a Hellcat. So he bought a Hellcat, which is now going to be coming in. So now the team is putting the car back together. I'm starting to get you the other footage when we first got in. But I put the car back together again the way that it was. We put the cluster back in, got all the other mods done, all the other stuff is done. But now he's going to put the front end back together again so we can give this car, so he can get rid of this car and pick up the Hellcat and drop off the Hellcat. We still got the same time frame on the crunching of building the wide body and everything else, so that's going to be dramatic, but it is going to be what it's going to be. So at this point in time, this car is going to be going back to the customer, bringing me his Hellcat, and we're going to continue the project on the Hellcat. Talk about throwing a wrench in the build, that's a wrench in the build. We've already done a lot of work into this car, but now we have to go reverse it and do it on the Hellcat. So I'm going to end this video as a part 1 of this build, of this series, bring y'all part 2 of the series when we get the Hellcat in and what we're doing to get this done. All the same stuff going to the new build, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so now we're dealing with the donor car. So we got rid of the gray one, and now we have the car that he just bought that we have to do the build on. So let's go take a look at this car so we can get all this figured out, alright? So this is it. So now this is the replacement car that he has that now we have to start to build. So talk to me a little about this, because you ended up listening and buying a Hellcat, huh?
I should have listened to you in the first place, because you said get a Hellcat, and I was like, man.
It was too good of a deal.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is my 5th car, I don't need nothing high end.
Well, you don't need nothing high end, you have a couple already, like just leave it at that. But now you got a kitty. So let's take a look at this. This is what kind of gets me. So, that's a small pulley. Does that have a 10% lower?
Right.
I can't tell. But that's kind of scary, because with a small pulley normally is the 85, but that's kind of scary. But this is what it is, y'all. Now this is the new replacement car we have to do our job in. So now let's see what is going on with this one here. So let me get this going, I'll call you back. Alrighty guys, so we're in here, we're gonna give King a little ride because he's not familiar with this level of power. So we're gonna see what it is. I'm gonna let him hold the camera there. In fact, I'm gonna have him go to his face. Go to his face. Well, you follow me right now, we'll be back with you in a second. These cars are amazing. So there's a lot of things you need to know. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. Well, you can pause this. I'm not gonna go through all the on camera, the red one. All right, guys. So we just went for a ride. I went to my famous Mexico that y'all followed for a long time, know where that is. And the car's pulling 15 to 16 psi of boost. So we definitely know that this is not a 93 octane car. For you guys that don't know, stock cars come around 11. When you start getting to that 13, 14, 15 mark, if you don't raise your octane level up, you have a problem with detonation, or you can have a problem with detonation, and that's what you're trying to avoid. So I'm gonna get this car in the shop now and get the guys doing what they gotta do to get this project done. We got so many days left. King threw a big wrench in our build here today.
I did.
But you know what I'm saying? He always does though, y'all.
Yeah,
every time we do anything for King, he always adds something and changes something. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good though. My job is to get it completed for him before this event that he has coming up here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the guys coming inside now and start them going and getting this car disassembled. I'm gonna get my son to get the tune file out so I can send it to my tuner. We can see exactly what it is. But at 14, 15, 16 PSI, this car is not on 93 octane. So now we have to go and get this situated. But like I told you on the previous video, I ended that video with phase 1. He threw a wrench in the build. This is phase 2. I'm got in the shop. Let me get the guys tagging and rolling on this now so we can get this done. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so this is another day, another dollar, like they say, man. So we're gonna bring you up to date with what we're doing on this Hellcat thing that we had to do, the swapping from one car to another. There could be episode 2 in this video, so stay tuned for more episodes. But on that note, we have my favorite, and I'm not saying it because he's here, because I always comment, this is my favorite build, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. It's the word KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. The car's simple, but it's very clean, it's very unique, it's very personalized. Got a lot of money in details, on this car. This is one of my favorite builds in this car, man. Look at the owner of the car, is Jason DeLay. He goes under 2008 Inferno. I'm gonna give it to you here. Please give him that like and follow on there. But I really love this car to another level. There's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and money in this car. He brought it in to get some revisions and some things done. We changed the switch that we just added for him for his dump system. So now he has an open and close switch there. Checking out something on the light, doing some fitment issues that the car had, but getting everything up to date. So this is it here. But back to this build here. So on this one here, we've already installed the hood. We're getting ready to do the wide body installation on this car. This car only has a couple days to be able to get done, and it's a big project with a full custom wrap. So the team, Josh and him, are working on this build today of getting this car assembled, DVR cameras, the custom thing that we have to do on the roof, the custom wrap, the wide body kit. I mean, this car has a lot of stuff, and as this video keeps on going, you'll get to see more. The guys are doing all the fitment, getting everything buttoned in to get this car situated, and hopefully we're gonna knock it out the water. But hopefully we can get it done on time, because this was arranged. We started the build on the gray one. We had to remove everything from the gray one. He got rid of the gray one and brought us a Hellcat, so we swapped out one car for the other. So it definitely set us back. But you know what? Here at AudioZone, man, it's a team working and doing what they got to do. Had a meeting with them this morning. We're on grind mode. Josh just came on vacation, so he's refreshed. I think we're gonna have victory. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm just bringing you out some updates on this build, man. It's kind of crazy, but I'm gonna show you where we at as of right now. We got the front bumper completely removed of the vehicle, as you can tell here, and now we're beginning the fitment process of getting this wide body kit to make sure that everything aligns the way that it has to. But there's little tricks to this that you got to do to get that fitment to be that perfect. That's what we're working on right now. That could have come in here. That could have come in here. As you can tell, fitment is perfect. So once we get these things done, we start getting all the alignment done. We got the wide body pieces going bolted on the car, so we get all the fitment to be perfect. Once we get that all done, then we go to the adhesion process where we glue this to the vehicle and make it what it has to be. This was not going to get painted first due to the fact we're doing a custom wrap on it, but you can have an idea on what's going on with that one there. We're building it. Now, let me show you something else. Now go look actually getting the chin, because when you got the Hellcat, you can use the front Hellcat bumper, but this splitter is different from the other one. I'm going to show you why. This one, it comes in, you see it look like this. On the wide body, it comes like this. It has this piece here for the flare to come into, so we're doing that. Let me just give you a little introduction for y'all that are new to the channel. This wide body game, man, we've been doing this. We're the first ever to do a wide body kit, aftermarket wide body kit, many years ago when they first came out on the AudioCat. That's how I got my name from my Hellcat and audio from AudioZone. We're the first, so we've been doing it for a long time. There's a lot of great guys out there doing the same job, man, but again, we're the original because we went through all the journeys. A lot of people try to follow doing all the process. I took you guys through a journey of when the first kit came out, instructed with double-sided tape. That didn't work. Then we went into the doing it with the bolts and nuts and all that. That didn't work out too well because it popped. You know, like you can start seeing marks on the thing. Then we got the perfect adhesion, and that's where it's at now. So we definitely developed most of this game, man. But if you need something done in your vehicle, come check us out. I can't wait to see this one done, y'all. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. So this is what we got today, man. I got my metal fabricator in the shop today. He is going to be the one that can be mocking this up and getting it done. You can tell we got the wide body and all this already done. We got the wheels and tires in the back. That's the demon hood that we've installed already. We got the DRL kits and all this other stuff. Just giving you a little shot. But again, the hard part is going to be we're putting a Redeye hood on top of this car, custom molded and fabricated in to have two vents that light up with the hope potentially of a stoplight. Something never done before, give it the rally look. So let me show you what the case is going to be. So this is another hood that we have here. This is a Redeye hood, so you can see the design of the two scoops for you guys that don't know it. We're going to be pretty much putting those two scoops of his rally style on the hood of this car. And we got the fabricator here today. His name is, he's actually Dave, man. Y'all probably seen him way back in the day, but he's also now my brother-in-law, y'all. He got married to my sister-in-law, but he got the donor hood that we're using for like a brand new hood. He got the donor hood. He's going to take it to his shop, get all the things separated, separate the two skins and get them all situated so we can have the panels that we need to be able to make this happen. And I'm a little nervous about this, man. We have a lot of things going on with this. We're thinking about, of course, the flow of air going into it, and also thinking about the water when it rains going in there. Plus, we got lighting, so we're gonna figure out a way to do this. We have a couple of ideas that y'all gonna stay tuned and watch on these videos, but we're gonna be thinking about doing some ABS plastic or plexiglass plastics and a couple other things to seal it from having water and air come in. For y'all guys that are wondering, there's not gonna be no exit once it's installed, right? It's gonna be just ram air coming into the roof, but it's really a dead end. On these hoods from factory, they have a vent here that allows the air to come into the cabin of the vehicle, but we're not doing it on a regular location, so it could be going on the hood. It could be definitely a lot more harder. So we're gonna get it, once we get it skinned out, we'll get into the fabrication of that and figure out what to do it. So stay tuned. If we keep on getting this done, this is before he's taking it. Y'all see it when they come back after. Stay tuned. Another day I'm giving you an update on this build here. We are doing the LED carbon fiber steering wheel. Hold on, let me come over here. As you guys can see right there, he's in the process of installing that steering wheel, but this is the bigger part. So we got the donor hood, we've already de-skinned it. Now we're doing the cuts. We have to separate these vents to be able to do the invention up there, because this is approximately what we've measured to get them cut. He's gonna start cutting these off, and then we can start measuring these tips, and we're probably gonna rivet it down, but we're gonna go through that process now. Right now he's doing the separation of the vents so that we can actually place them up there and start doing measurements, get the body work done to get this ready to go. So right now, that's what it's looking like, y'all. Stay tuned. A general, just the first hand look before it gets done, but that's the mock-up that we have on the hood, on the roof of the car for that vent. What do y'all think? Crazy. Y'all, but this is the invention, and y'all can get a little pre-glimpse of what this is looking like to know what it's going to be like at the end. It's kind of what it's coming like too on this car. So right now to go out to wrap, to get this custom wrap done. Joker theme should be very interesting. It's late night, as you can see here, but we're gonna get it going, y'all. So right now this is kind of an interesting idea, man. I think it's gonna be very different when it's done, but this is what the concept's looking like. We got the hood installed on the roof of the car, molded into the car, and this is what it's looking like, y'all. So this should be pretty damn interesting when it gets done. Well, but I'm gonna keep on bringing y'all a glimpse, man. Unfortunately, I can't bring y'all a very long vlog, but I'll bring you towards the end when we get more time to get everything going. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek before we do the reveal of this vehicle, man. We just got it back from the wrap shop, and I'm gonna give y'all a reveal. We still got a couple things to button up, but we're not too far off in the build. It could be delivered today, but we get to see all the reactions. But let's show y'all the Joker build. So this is a theme. We added all this ha 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 on the side of it, which you know, like a theme from Joker. You guys can see that all here. We changed the graphic on the face, made it look a little more evil. We added the why so serious to the side, of course, the color combination to it. That's all done. On the back of the vehicle, we also added the ha ha ha, but now we're doing the wheels and tires, and this was the bigger part of this car, y'all. So we did these vents, the Redeye hood, custom made into the roof of the car. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it looks pretty damn good. We gotta put these rubber seals back on, they're still loose. We haven't got those installed, but you guys can get an idea what it is. And then of course we have the hood here that we did this on it. So I'm trying to just give you a little sneak peek of what's going on. We got the DRL kits to do right now, which we're doing. We're doing the interior trim light kit, the wheels and tires, a couple of little details we have to do to get the car delivered today. Definitely was a journey. I think the customer could be very, very happy when he sees it. We're working with a couple of dilemmas. The customer bought us a hood that he bought on his own, so we call that COG, which means customer's own gear, but his vent that he got for his hood does not match the hood that he got, so I got him out there trying to figure that out right now because he bought on his own. If not, then we'll step in and try to help him out, see if we can find him the right vent. But this is what we're dealing with today, man. It's a beautiful build. I can't wait to see this guy's effect on it. We got a couple more things in the future. We're gonna theme this car out. We're doing interior double-sided, one side green, one side purple, like the Joker theme, supercharger, valve cover gasket, all the other things, and that could be in the future. But today we're wrapping it up. Let me give you a little idea, man, of how much time. You guys watch some videos and don't know really what goes into a car. Y'all see clips, but let me just flip this to you. Let me cover the customer's name on the paper, but look, this is the list of everything that we had to do to this car. So all of this that you see here is what we had to do to this car. Everything on this list, and you can see that that is a lot of damn work, but the team was able to get it done, y'all. So we're gonna start buttoning up this car, get the wheels and tires installed, getting the rest situated in the car. Alrighty, guys, so we got the car done. A customer could have picked it up yesterday, but he wasn't able to make it. So I am going to the shop now to go meet him and give him his vehicle. This vehicle is very different than any other build that we've done, being that we took a Redeye hood, peeled the skins off, and installed the two vents from the Redeye hood on the roof of the vehicle, giving it effect of a rally car, but all with original Mopar parts. I was a little skeptical about this build from the beginning, y'all, but in reality, it looks fabulous, man. Everybody loves it. Everybody who's seen it loves it. We finished the car with a custom wrap. We did the blackout license plate, of course. We did the DRL lights. We did wheels and tires package on that car. We did a DVR system for recording. We did a whole bunch of things in this car. I don't remember off my head, but when I get to the shop now, I'm gonna show you. But I'm driving to the shop now to go meet the guy and give him his car and go get his reaction. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be very, very happy with it. He's done a lot of cars with us in the past, from the Bentley that y'all seen and a couple of the other cars that we've done. This all belongs to the same guy. And reality, it's a privilege and honor to work on this car. So King, when you watch this video, I want to tell you thank you for the opportunity of letting us serve you. But you know, I got a lot more plans for this car. I really want to go all out with this car as far as customization goes, to make it something totally different from everything else. And I think we've accomplished that. We still got some work to do. We're talking about getting the interior done and some other themes I want to put together in the car. But we're definitely gonna look into it, y'all. So stay tuned. Driving to the shop. I'm in the Viper. Give you a little sneak peek what it looked like in here. Got my big screen I put in there, and I'm driving inside the girl. My boost gauge and stuff. And I'm driving in there now, but I'm gonna go meet up with Mr. King now and go get a car delivered. I'm gonna give y'all a little roundabout around the vehicle, walk you around the vehicle, show you everything the car has done to it, and then I'm gonna get the customer's reaction and end the video, y'all. So stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. So before we do the pre-delivery, I'm gonna walk you through what the build entitles, man. It started off as a RT Challenger originally. Started getting into the build in the middle of it. You know, we were talking before that. He says, you know, I told him, listen, man, a Hellcat is always a Hellcat, and regardless of it, you got to put money into these cars to make them what they are. So him being who he is, man, he went and said, you know what, stop that build, and he brought me a Hellcat, and y'all saw that earlier in the video. The theme of the vehicle was to go with the whole Joker theme, of course, the wheels and tires, but the biggest part that was craziest, we had a challenge, and that's putting the vents from an original Redeye Challenger hood on the roof of the vehicle. And that was a challenge. A lot of people were kind of skeptical about it, man. A lot of people in the car community that come by here were kind of skeptical about the build. A lot of them came by yesterday and said, Jeff, you know what? It is actually knocked out the water. It's totally different. It is the first in the world, guaranteed to ever have this job ever done. And the best part, it wasn't universals, man. These were actually Mopar vents from a Redeye that we were able to incorporate into this build. And I'm gonna show you the detail we did to this car. So first of all, it was a narrow body 2015. We of course did our famous wide body package where we have the wide bodies installed in the vehicle. That's always a great thing to have. So now we got a different stance in the car. Max it up with some wide body wheels and tires. Now, if you look at this, you see a lot of wide body wheels, but these are the original Hellcat design wheels with the -2 offset that make it a wide body offset, but keeping the same stance from a Hellcat. Then of course we did the upgrade on the lower chin to get the wide body stance and not have it finishing at the end, but actually looking like the wide body. Paired it up with a Demon style hood on the unit. Then we did a custom DRL kit. Well, from Lighting Trends, we also used a Blue Ghost module so he could customize it to whatever he wants to do. Now here goes the other thing, guys. Came up to the roof. This is what the roof came out like, y'all. So we got vents on both sides of this hood that you ain't ever seen that before. And of course, after we did all the metal work and we did all the rivets that y'all saw, we had it custom molded into the vehicle. So now it looked like all one solid seam piece into the vehicle. There is no separation. Looked like it almost original in the car. Of course, we have the custom wrap that we attached to it. The design was modified from the original option. So we have more of the Joker theme of the YSO series you see here and the more of the ha-ha-has. That was the customer's idea of adding this in here. He wanted something a little bit more dramatic. This face was part of the wrap originally, but then we added a couple more other features on that. Look at another customer's idea. He's very, very visionary. This didn't have this original, had some lightning stuff. He got, you know what? Let's try to incorporate the Joker's face on the hood. So we were able to get this accommodated and got that put onto the vehicle. Top of that, we got some ha-ha-has in the front, which is like a Joker theme, which that was not part of the original theme. Then of course, we had it also added to the rear. On this vehicle, on top of the ha-ha-has, we also added, let me grab some. Can you do me a favor, Isaac? Can you hit me the blackout plate so I can show them how that works in the camera? We also added our blackout plate, which we actually have in our store. There are brands here, so if you need them, we do have them. But you can see the tag right there, and then it can switch inside the car that completely blacks it out. So now you have no tag. Open up the tag. Back to seeing the tag to no tag. And just like that, that's it. Then we incorporated more ha-ha-has on here. Added him a custom mirror DVR system, and I'll show you how this is inside the vehicle. Let me go and turn on the vehicle for you guys. But he always liked these. We've done them on his Teslas and his Bentleys and stuff. It's a rear view mirror add-on that goes onto the screen. Pretty cool device because it allows you to have a digital mirror like most new cars have. But this one's pretty cool because you can actually talk to it. Watch. Show me front camera. Show me front camera. Okay, I guess she's not listening to me. Hold on. Let me see why she's not listening to me. Show me front camera. Show me front camera. Show me rear camera. Show me front camera. And then if you look, it's actually highlighting because that's ADS, so it got people and everything right there. That's a cool feature. Show me both cameras. Show me both cameras. And now you have the front and the rear at the same time with a digital effect. Well, that's pretty cool. So it records in the front and the rear. Then we added our custom kit, is also our own brand. Interior trim light. This is like a flow series light, so you can have it do multicolors. You can make it do changing patterns and all that kind of stuff. We did them on the side of the doors here, the side over here. He's also got them on the back of the vehicle, as you guys can tell over here, so it gives it a different kind of effect. For the front doors follow through to the interior, to the sides, and that's pretty much what the build is. We got a lot more planned for this. We did different little badges and stuff like that. Let me show you this one too. We went ahead and outfitted his car with our custom bag, so he has the bag inside the vehicle with the green light on it to match the theme, and that's pretty much what the concept came out to be in. I'm gonna tell you, man, I was skeptical myself about this build in the beginning, about having vents like a rally car on the hood, but after seeing it, I actually love it a lot, y'all. So if you look at it, it completely molded into the car. It looked like it's factory, and it's just something that really killed it. So we have a reveal tonight for the vehicle. We're gonna see what the public response is, man. But you know, I got to shout out to King on letting us have this build. It was definitely a challenging time. We were suffering into a point because there was a lot of obstacles and stuff getting it done, but you know what? The team did their thing, man. Shout out to Isaac, shout out to Josh, Gordo, me, myself, my wife, and everybody on the team for actually putting it in, and we got it done, y'all. So now the most important part is seeing what the customer thinks about his build. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna introduce you to Mr. King himself, and you know what? Hold on, let me flip the camera. 1, 2, 3.
How's it going?
Oh, no, not, there you go. But this is Mr. King Legend. He is the guy who owns that Hellcat and a couple of the other builds we have. So let's come here and talk about the vision. So King had a vision. We thought you were crazy for a point.
Right?
Like, this guy's crazy. Like, this whole little idea was kind of nuts. But, you know what I'm saying? In reality, when you have people with vision, then it makes something happen. And your vision was crazy. The Joker theme, the revisions we did to the rap, the adding of the ha-ha-has and the why so serious and the face in the hood and all those brainstorms. Because this man was at home literally at night trying to figure out how he could make the car different. And guess what? You did. We have mixed reactions during the build. People coming by here. We have a lot of car community guys coming out here. Some people, when they saw the progress and we were doing the cutting of the hood and getting the whole thing on the roof and the riveting so it's solid and all that kind of stuff, they were mixed emotions. Like, Jeff, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. In fact, the team themselves were like, Jeff, I don't think we're gonna like it. This is real talk. And I said, you know what, guys? You gotta have a vision and see what it could look like at the end. Yeah. When we got doing the rivet, we sent it to our partners, the body shop. We got them to mold it and do all this stuff to it. We got it back and it was on primer, which I sent you a little sneak peek video that night. From there, we got the wrap done on it. Shout out to the wrap team, man. They killed it. But in reality, when the car came together and it got delivered to the shop, everybody had to shut their mouths. There's some of the big advocates here in the Dallas area that deal with a lot of car groups and a lot of different car meets and the shows. And when they saw the car, they said, Jeff, that car is amazing. It's crazy. I've never seen it. And that was the point he was going for. Nobody's ever seen it. You're about to see it for the first time. So I already gave him what the build is. You have, of course, the badges on the side. You got the interior lights. You got the DRL kit. You got the wrap, the wide body kit, the wheels and tires, the custom wrap. I mean, it's got a list of stuff. The mirror, which I love that thing to death. But the most important part is none of that. Most important part is see what you think about it. You ready?
Right.
Come on down.
Let's go.
Come on down. This is after our, we closed today, y'all, but we can get this delivery done for him. So now, let's go ahead and see ya as you're coming to see your car. So this is your baby.
Shit.
So now, boom, 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 and there goes your girl.
Damn.
So you got the Bluecose module that controls it, allows you to do different patterns at the same time. You can create your own patterns, keeping the theme, but also allows you to keep your DRL when you're driving. Of course, your full wrap. You got the Demon style hood, the full wrap with the Joker right on the hood. You got the, this is the craziest part of it. It's like a rally style with actually OEM Dodge.
Redeye hood.
That's a Redeye hood, man. We sacrificed the Redeye hood, man. But look at it. It came out smooth in, like it looked like it's original. Like it really looked like it's original. Then he has the dramatic graphic of the Joker on the side. The wide body, original Hellcat wheels, wide body, -2 offset. His interior kit going inside there crazy. with all of his lighting. You can see he got the green and purple. So you wanted it on the doors. Doors is done, dash is done, center's done. But he also wanted to be different and put in the back. Well, guess what? Your backseat package have some ambient too. And I think we did that for you on the Bentley. On the Bentley. Yeah. Then he had the upgraded Redeye style spoiler. That's also done. Of course, the the blackout plates. I mean, everything's in there. This is what your baby's looking like. My question is today, King. I know that this car has a lot more journey because this vision started, and my mind doesn't stop thinking about the car. I know his mind doesn't stop. This car is going to be a beast to be reckoned with, man. It's going to be out there, y'all. I'm going to tell you. But as of right now, what do you want to tell anybody out there watching this video about your build, how you feel about it, the process, the journey, the experience, the body? So we've been doing this together for a long time, but just overall, your experience of getting the project done. And the other thing, guys, we had a mandatory deadline. That was the hardest part of all of it because we had to get things done. In the middle of the build, he doesn't just switch an idea. He switches the whole car. He takes one and switches it out to another. Like that was a wrench in our plate. But you know what? I talked to the team. I said, listen, guys, what I tried to do is change my scheduling of my day and emptying out hours to make sure we had enough time to build it. But the deadline met. It was done yesterday. He couldn't pick it up, but we were done with it yesterday. The car's here today. What do you want to tell the people on social media?
Man, Jeff, his team, AudioZone, they absolutely killed it. I mean, what car has two hoods? One where it's supposed to be and one on the roof. You say, hey, I got a hood on the roof, people be like, what are you talking about? Look at this thing. This is a one of one in the entire world. This thing looks so crazy, and you know what? I got plans for Jeff to make it look even crazier.
It's gonna go nuts.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna definitely go nuts.
Killed it, absolutely killed it.
Man,
love it.
we killed it, but we want to thank you because if it wasn't for your vision in this process, King, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was really the idea of the roof was his. We're not gonna take the credit for that. It was his idea. We took a vision, like I always say, a dream has to become reality. We made the dream reality, and I myself was truthfully shocked with it. King, on my behalf, I want to thank you for trusting us on the build. We have a lot more to go in this car as the years go, the months. But we're gonna try to get this car going for one of the biggest events that comes to the United States, and we're gonna see if we take first place with this thing. And I think that we can. We have a great chance at it. It's not a car that was bought this way. It was a car that was built. You know what I'm saying? Completely from ground up. We have a lot of visions. We're gonna see what happens, y'all. I'm gonna end the video telling y'all thank y'all for watching, man. Always thank y'all for the support. Y'all be good and God bless. Stay tuned for the next video.